Hello there.
Listen, I don't know why I decided to pull out the high-vis tradie gear so late into the wire. I just feel comfortable in it, and it's very cold at the moment, and these things really keep out the cold. They are very good. This is my dad's work company. Oh, man, it is so good. It is comfy. I feel like a pillow in it. But yeah, I haven't seen the episode 8 reactions yet because I haven't even uploaded it to, you know, my Slim Shady outfit with the Frank Sabotka sort of tribute. But yeah, what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot. And today, we are up to the penultimate episode of The Wire Season 5. I still have not gotten over Omar Little's death. Like, this is one of those moments that I look back in a TV series I watch and say, yep, I dwelled on that for a couple days. The Sopranos had it, Buffy had it, Breaking Bad had it, Better Call Saul had it. Every show I have watched on the channel, I'm grateful to have watched that type of greatness on the channel, because there are moments in each of these shows that I have watched on the channel that I've thought about for a couple days or even a week after, and I thought to myself, that is absolutely fantastic, or I am so butthurt about it, but it was so beautifully made, and The Wire is one of those. So yeah, this one is titled Late Editions. Let's get into the episode. Let's have some fun with this thing. Let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. It's editions with an E, so I'm guessing it's got to do with, you know, the news agency, the newsroom. A clockwork, baby. A clockwork orange.
Well, peel off Monk and head out Browning Highway to the marine terminals. Map 44, grid G as in George, 10.
We have it so easy today, man.
Push the corn all the way out.
We have it so easy with Google
Yeah, right.
Maps. My dad used to use those so much.
306 all units on this detail.
And I
Number 20 is
applaud
map
him.
44 grid G George 10. That's 44 G George 10. Flood that grid and look for suspect vehicles.
McNulty, it's on. Oh, hell yeah.
Quick question. If this whole thing about McNulty and what Lester are doing gets found out, and they do arrest Marlo, them having an illegal wire app without, you know, the probable cause, without the court documents, does that necessarily mean that Marlo can get off because the investigation behind it was illegal? Can Levy work his way around it? I don't know. I'm the law student. I should know, but I'm sorry about that. I don't know too much about that criminal side of things yet. So yeah, I'm just asking a question because it seems like Marlo is really running a tight ship, and you know, the only leak that he could possibly find out is within Levi's camp, which was Levy's camp. Sorry, why am I saying Levi? Which is Herc with the phone number, and that could then possibly lead to them finding that there's an illegal wiretap on. It's popping off at the moment.
When you walk through the
Let's go, baby. Let's go. You know, we don't have long left, but let's end with a bang. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. Deserve got nothing to do with this. Snoop.
What's in the front?
2 units. They're on foot a block away with a clear view of what comes in or out.
So what do we do if Chris rolls out?
Let him go. Partlow is muscle. He's here to make sure it looks right. And if it does, Monk or someone else will come on down. Cheese, too, maybe.
So this is a re-up.
Fuck a re-up, son. This here in the middle of nowhere, miles from anywhere these mopes meet, this is resupply. Other than Chris, anybody else that goes in there, if it's a Stanfield lieutenant, he's coming out dirty. You follow him back to town. If he doesn't know you're on him, see where he takes you. If he catches a scent, fuck it. Pull him over, jack him up, and get the dope. Leander, you want to snatch the man's cell before he has a chance to erase anything that might be on it. The case is in the phones, though we're gonna need a Title III to take a look at them.
Where you going?
Time to fess up.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
We straight? I said we straight, right?
Them guns was mine.
Which guns specifically, Mr. Hill?
Whatever guns them cops took out the truck last year, they mine. Even though I ain't touched that iron. Ain't you gotta do the bid?
With your limited priors, Mr. Hill, you're exposed to 2, maybe 3 years tops. You'll be well compensated for the time, I'm sure.
No good to us, no how. You want 3 legs?
Familiarize yourself with the make and model of the weapons you left in the truck, Mr. Hill. The details
I
matter.
get shot up and in this shit. Y'all ask a lot, don't you?
Can't hack. Go down Walmart or some shit and see if they take care of you while you laid up for a while.
That's the
Come
game,
on,
man.
nigga.
That's the game. You a pawn. Perk signaling to Snoop right there.
Jeez, in the department, you take one in the line. They give you light duty for as long as you need. Then you get to name your next assignment.
Marlo runs a tighter ship.
Woo. Oh, damn. Muscle on muscle.
Open it.
Unacceptable.
Flashbacks to season 2 with the detective opening the truck. The drug load.
6 icebox, 20 each. You count, we wait. You no count, we go to lunch early.
Chris is a badass, man. I ain't gonna lie.
2314 to 2306. Suspect number 3 is in.
Sure was that?
Been following the damn truck for a week. Should know by now.
Copy that.
Truck. Ticks have 6 legs or 8.
This ain't the time to be worrying about ticks.
Up for something now?
Depends.
I got a problem. I need someone, a veteran reporter, quiet, subtle, discreet, good with details, careful to cover his tracks.
I don't care how far we go back, Gus. No way I'm gonna kill your wife for you.
You know Scott Templeton, City GA?
The guy talking to the homeless killer. One of Whiting's pets, isn't he?
I said discreet, huh?
I hope you're wrong.
Of course you do.
It sticks, Dad. Of course it sticks. It's barbed wire. Stick is what it's supposed to do. Come on. I ain't got all day.
Why do I see parallels with
strips there first off.
Bubbles and Sherrod with this thing? With this relationship of Dookie and this fella. Don't leave Dookie hanging in the scrapyard.
to get back over?
Climb the damn fence. Do a better job of it the second time, I expect. Grab them steel pipes quick before we get spotted.
Hustler's game, baby.
Robert Ruby.
Hey.
Welcome home.
Thanks. I need you to give me a global printout on everything under Scott Templeton's byline. All of it, every edition. Hey, I'm a fan.
We're going deep, baby. These are some good ass mandarins, man.
2314. Monk is westbound onto O'Donnell. Cheese Wagstaff is on the way in.
We take the time to retool, to teach our people not to chase stats, but to do actual police
Who pulled
work.
your string, deputy?
I was told by our mayor at the outset that there would be no more band-aids, no more stat games.
Thank you.
We got hit with the school budget and we lost some of the time we needed to address the systemic things you're talking about. Understood. We will work back on those. We will support that kind of reform, if not from City Hall, then from Annapolis, if need be. But now, deputy, right now, my boss needs the crime to go down. Not 3 years from now, not even a year from now. He needs a 10% drop in the next quarter. Or no one is going to be in a position to reform anything.
Well, I know a guy, but you fired that guy. And the thing rhymes with Amsterdam. That's all I'm going to say.
Be creative, gentlemen.
And he was creative. That's all I'm saying. I swear, if I had $1 for every time I shook my head watching this show, I'd be a millionaire.
Deputy, a detective's outside for you. Says it's urgent.
Sidnor and I developed a source and ran fresh surveillances on Marlo Stanfield, and we believe we're about to catch his people very dirty.
What?
We rapped on that Clay Davis thing, and instead of shutting major crimes down, we took a couple of weeks and got back up on Marlo. With the right warrants, he's about to fall. The fuck? There's no time, Cedric. In an hour or so, I'm gonna need...
There's no time for the fuck.
Yeah.
Lester. We pulled up Monk dirty as a motherfucker. 8 keys of the raw.
Woo!
No, he Jersey rolled to stop, and when we tried to pull him over...
That's
they
Officer
grabbing
Smith,
on us.
man!
We ran him down on Lafayette by the overpass.
That's Officer Smith. You arrested one of your own.
I got it.
It's down. I need teams to arrest Marlo Stanfield, Chris Partlow, and Cheese Wagstaff. I also need someone from our SAO to get on the horn to Baltimore County for an S&S warrant on the Middle River warehouse. And oh yeah, Bunk Moreland has a warrant on Partlow for a separate homicide. He held that back so we could do this business.
Anything else you've neglected to tell me, Detective Freak?
No, sir. I think you're caught up.
The McNulty thing, the fake serial killer. I like how Daniels is proud, but he knows the shit he did, but at the same time, Daniels cannot help but, you know, think this is good police work on the side because of the bullshit meeting he just had. You know, he heard some good news despite the fact that how it was acquired could be questioned. There's no time for those questions at the moment. It's good police work. We got him. Let's get the stuff done and the paperwork done so we can get and arrest these fools. Now, I apologize as well for my comment in episode 7, I believe. I was talking about Smith being like a real I think I said it was an uncommon name, or like a real common name. I can't remember. I can't remember what the exact comment was. I need to rewatch the episode, but I apologize for that. I feel like a lot of Black Americans are named Smith, and a lot of people in the comment section told me about that, and I'm like, yeah, I apologize. It was a complete brain fart moment. So I completely, I'm sorry for that comment about Monk and Officer Smith and him picking the name Smith, and saying why did he pick Smith in terms of a name, and it's actually common amongst Black Americans. So I apologize for that. Listen, I need to address it. So sorry. You're about to do a lot of paperwork, Rhonda. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Raids, baby, raids. SWAT team. Rainbow Six Siege, let's go. Oh, we got the resources, baby. We got the resources. I feel like Method Man had so much fun with Cheese, man. So much fun.
He was trying to erase shit when we tagged him.
Oh, you done, boy. You done. Woo! That's the money right there.
Secure this location until we have written search and seizure.
Celebratory cigar. Damn, a lot of arrests. A lot of arrests. Yo, Lester doing a road trip this episode. Time's up. How is Snoop the one that's still riding? Oh, that's Michael's house.
Shit's on TV, yo.
With a street value of almost $16 million in heroin and charges against high-level traffickers who were going to put this poison on the streets of this city.
So this mean I still gotta take that charge for y'all?
And perseverance by our police department.
Nah, you good, man.
While I am told that this investigation is continuing, it is my understanding that there is at least one murder warrant associated with this drug organization, which is believed to have been responsible for many of those bodies found in vacant row houses more than a year ago. We did not give up on that investigation, just as we do not give up trying every day to address ourselves to the task of making this city safe and vibrant again. And let me just say to all others responsible for the drug trade's assault on the welfare of this city, a day like this is coming for you.
Oh, you are so butch.
I have seen what drugs have done to Baltimore. Drug dealers do not just destroy individuals, they destroy families.
About the community.
They destroy entire communities. Today, the mayor of Baltimore, our state's attorney, our police department, and our communities are saying, we have had enough. Thank you.
There's too much money involved in the war of drugs to completely
Gutierrez on papers.
abolish it.
Care to comment?
It's a good day for the good guys.
Could you be a bit more substantive?
The last time the Sun had me in its pages, you had me doing things I didn't do.
Regarding?
Something about me stabbing someone in the back. Look it up.
Woo! I feel like a lot of tea is gonna spill this episode, from the new stuff to the police stuff.
Identified the transmission of photographs via cell phone. Fuck do that mean? Source of information. You saying somebody talking? Who the fuck even know?
I want to talk to the lawyer. And you caught a murder too? Say the same shit on yours, huh?
From information received, investigation led to DNA analysis of the victim.
You got your own DNA?
Here I expect. Information received. More of that snitching shit.
I'm saying, where the information come from?
Yeah.
Only these people know about the deed is us right here.
Snoop knew. Shit. What about your youngin' Michael? Maybe it was him ran his mouth.
You got picked up, right?
I did that thing for him. Why were you talking about putting stuff in?
You been tested on the streets. Maybe you act different in them rooms downtown.
Boy, been throwing up all kind of back talk about shit. Buck wildin' about this and that.
Like what?
Crying about how Junebug and his people got lit up.
See?
Crying about how Omar on the street running his mouth, calling for you to step too.
Omar say what?
Nothing.
See? That word didn't go out.
I'm gonna try calling you out by name, but shit, it wasn't
What
nothing.
you say about me?
Nothing, man.
That word didn't reach the
Use my
king.
name. In the street? Talk, motherfucker.
He just, you know, say that you need to step two in that. I don't know. He just running his mouth something.
You call me a punk?
It was bullshit, man. You ain't need that on your mind.
What the fuck you know about what I need on my mind, motherfucker? My name was on the street? When we bounce from this shit here, I'm gonna go down in them corners, let them people know. Word did not get back to me. Let them know Marlo stepped to any motherfucker, Omar, Barksdale, whoever. My name is my name.
Yo, even though Omar's dead, he still got Marlo rattled.
Neither do I. But you ready to bet your future on that?
See? They're going to kill Michael. They're going to go for Michael. We've seen Marlo do it before. Any little doubt, no matter how little it is, we act on that doubt. And because it's uncertain, or there's that little bit of uncertainty of Michael, like you said, you're willing to bet your future on that. And I think that is some of the best piece of acting we've seen from Marlo's character in this show. See how the tone of his voice changed, the aggression, the volume beginning to rise, and the camera slowly begin to focal pull into him. Oh, so good, so good. And yeah, no one sought to tell Marlo about what Omar was saying, calling him out. And word did not reach the king until in prison. And once word reached the king was angry. So, oh man, I loved it. Now that I talk about the king, Omar said, you come at the king, you best not miss. And yeah, that little kid, Kennard, he didn't miss, ladies and gentlemen. He did not miss. He hit his shot. And that line is probably in the comments of episode 8. And I didn't even use it in episode 8. I just thought about it now because I've been using the word king a lot in the last couple of sentences. Oh man, that was some fantastic acting right there. It's crazy. Omar still got the boy rattled, even though he's dead. So good. So good.
You see that, McNulty? You see it? One detective, working a file, running a few things down, and bang, he's gotten the rest. Shit. Now that Chris Parlow's locked up, we might have some witnesses coming forward on those cases in a vacant.
That's proper
Clear
police
phone,
work.
paper.
We got the one is all, boss.
Not
One day
bullcrap
you
police
are.
work.
And from what? From the bunk, just working a file. Business as usual. Not you. With your overtime and your cars and your surveillance detail and your bullshit. Where the fuck are you on your red ball?
Nowhere. Killer stopped calling. Stop killing, too. I admit it, I'm nowhere.
From everything we've given you, fire should be shooting out your ass. But no. There you sit like a genital wart. Come on, McNulty. Show me something.
Sacrificed himself to get the Marlo arrest.
So what are you gonna do now? Keep half a district worth of manpower on the street chasing bullshit?
Wind down. No more killing, no more disappearances, no more calls. Marlo is in cuffs.
Fuck Marlo. Fuck you.
Woo! Listen, and McNulty does get found out this episode. And the tea is spilled. Where are they going to send him? Back to the boats?
Pulitzer submissions this early.
Or completely take his badge? You got to completely take the badge, right?
The important thing is that we build on this through the end of the year with no fall off of coverage. And graphics matter. Our presentation must be clean and professional when it goes to the committee.
You guys really think this has a shot at a Pulitzer?
I do, and it does. Being on the Pulitzer board for a couple of terms, I've seen the process up close. There's a way of doing these things, time-honored. Knowing how is why they pay me the big bucks.
And the board is a fraud.
Exactly. With our coverage, what do we want to say about homelessness? I mean, it's bad. It's very bad, granted, but isn't it actually symptomatic of a much greater dynamic?
We want to rediscover a world that for too long has been ignored. Examine the tragedy underlying these murders, the neglect.
The Dickensian aspect.
Exactly.
Alma, dearest. This quote from Daniels, it's a good day for the good guys. Couldn't come up with anything better than that.
He wouldn't play. Says we took his name in vain last time we used it.
When was that?
When we had him backstabbing Burrell at City Hall, remember? Do you want me to call Daniels at home? Try him again?
We're past deadline, Gus.
I'll cut the quote.
All right.
The poster boy. Industry plant.
Drink with me, Jimmy. This is what you wanted, man.
Lester drunk? I never thought.
Like shit. Postpartum depression, son. It's the journey, not the destination. We got Marlo Stanfield.
What about the serial killer?
Marlo is he. You know, Daniels wanted me up there at that press conference. Up there with all the rest of those preening motherfuckers congratulating themselves on a job well done. Part of the problem, all of them. Yet when the bracelets come out and the dope is on the table...
We still got the surveillance teams. The district still have guys watching the homeless, undercovers, dressed as homeless.
That shit'll end. It always does.
Are the lights off? Are the train lights off?
Well, if you ain't gonna celebrate with me, you can at least chauffeur my drunken ass home. Sardine better be awake, too. 'Cause I do believe Lester Freeman's in the mood for love.
Yo, I'm telling
Yo,
you.
he scored one with Sardine,
All
man.
the police been to his crib 3 times trying to catch up with him.
Bullshit. Omar got killed by them Pimlico boys. They ran up on him with 3 AKs and just blazed away.
Come on, Spider. 3 AKs.
Yeah, Harold. What up, so?
I don't know, you tell me. Ain't everybody locked up, right? I mean, damn.
Yeah, cause of that shit, I'm gonna need you for some serious business tomorrow, man.
Anyone I know?
Big Walter.
Big nose, Big Walter?
Nah, skinny Big Walter. He won't be right there in front of the cut rate. We won't carry on Riz all the time.
You witnessing?
Marlo say he need to get got, so it is what it is. You got a problem with that?
You straight?
No need to bring your iron. I got a clean knife for you to shave numbers. I'll pick you up tomorrow night. You right?
Yeah.
All right.
No. I think Snoop just made a mistake. Notice the look Michael gave Snoop when she said, "No need to bring your iron." I think they're looking to take Michael out, which is what I just said. And the only individual that's out there to take Michael out is Snoop at the moment, or the only one they can really trust to do the job is Snoop, because Snoop is a straight up soldier in the game. She's straight up one of the best soldiers you'll see in terms of the game aspect type of things. No bullshit, strictly business, gets the job done, doesn't run her mouth. Oh, she does run her mouth, but like in terms of the game sort of stuff, just gets the job done. And I feel like Michael knows here they're out to get him. You know, don't bring your iron. I feel like that's a slight mistake she made just there. And Michael might come prepared in case.
$15 billion to fight HIV and AIDS around the world. But only part of it goes to Africa, where there's a huge epidemic of HIV and AIDS. I mean, 10% of the population of the world lives in sub-Saharan Africa, but 70%
Big up.
of the new AIDS
yes! Why the Reverend look?
AIDS. In Zimbabwe, 1 in 4 people have it, according to the article in the New York Human Rights Law Review. Plus, the U.S. Surgeon General has said that there are 22 million people with HIV and AIDS in those African countries.
Big up Naaman, man.
In the next 10 years, more people would die from AIDS in these countries than all the wars in the 20th century, including World War II, the deadliest.
Bunny looked like a proud father.
I tell you, man, that boy's gift of talk got to really cause a stir. We gotta go.
Don't sell yourself short. He's got your way of making an argument.
I love how he's still wearing the diamond earring too.
Surety bond if he wants to put up his mama's house, Monk the same.
But with the murder warrant, there is no bail for Chris. And most likely there's no bail for you, as the charging papers portray you at the top of the conspiracy.
How can they say that when I ain't go near no drugs at all?
The full affidavit says they developed a source of information.
Oh, shit.
A source of information who told them that you communicated with each other using photographic
That's the illegal
transmissions on
wire.
cell phones. Coded transmission.
Ain't nobody know about the code except me,
And the Greeks.
Chris, Monk, and Cheese. And we all locked up behind this. No one else even have a phone. Not even Snoop. No one set the supply.
You trust the supplier? Well, someone knew and someone told. And now they've got your cell phones, and they're going for a Title III.
So he was on our cell phones then?
No, the affidavit says the source told them the date of your resupply, that they followed Monk and others to the warehouse, followed him out, and found the drugs. They're gonna get their Title III, and they're saying that by examining Monk's phone, your phone, and the others, they're gonna prove the conspiracy. You see, they weren't on a wiretap, but now they're using the phones and photographs to link you all together. So, who knew that there was a resupply? Who knew what you all were up to yesterday?
Snoop.
And you trust her. Who else?
Known sex offenders, Southern District. 3 possibles.
You want us to sit on?
Maybe Levy's gonna
Nothing shows, then we'll move on.
do a little bit of digging himself.
Dead and homeless. Jack Street in Brooklyn. Christensen's down there.
Was strangled?
Sounds like a beating, actually.
Red ribbon tied around the wrist?
Actually, it's more of a burnt sienna and it was lashed around his dick. Fuck do I know? Get down there.
Jay, this doesn't sound like...
Wasting your time, huh?
Hey, it's a mess you created for yourself, McNulty.
That what
I only got you to
we're seeing
blame.
here today is indicative of the progress that city schools are making under this current administration. Now,
You know, I always wanted to say how sorry I am how things turn out. There wasn't anything that I could have done with your experiment in the Western District. There wasn't anything that anyone could have done with that.
The wifey's like, let it go, baby. Frozen. Please, let it go.
Yeah, well, I guess, Mr. Mayor, there's nothing to be done.
Mr. C, you know the mayor, too?
Mr. C, you know the man
Can't believe
too.
I'm talking to
Dang.
Is that shit you pull? See, that's how y'all do. Slam somebody, then come back the next day like it never happened.
It's just business, Maurice.
Hmm.
It's your turn to read about yourself. Now, if Carcetti is governor and you become mayor, is Bond gonna run against you or is he done?
What do you think?
After the Clay Davis farce, smells like he's done to me. Rumor that Kiefer wants a job too.
Hmm. I'll deal with that as it comes.
What about this Daniels fella? You think he's ready to run a cop shop? It's kind of ugly the way he kept putting a knife to Burrell like that. I mean, it's...
You know, I read that and wondered where the hell you people got it from.
What do you mean?
I was behind Burrell until the moment I wasn't. And if he'd had somebody backstabbing him at City Hall, I'd have heard about it.
See?
Daniels wasn't even on my radar.
I love how Gus tries to find out here.
Daniels did not cut Burrell?
Shit, at the end, after his name was floated, Daniels went around saying he didn't want the job.
The tea's gonna be spilt. The tea is gonna be spilt. Yo, Nerese is fine. I'm sorry. Nerese is fine. I can't. She good looking, man. Hey, she good looking. Yeah, what we say about Nerese in the chat, man? Nerese is fine. That's what I'm saying. Yo, she make a tough man. Low key, she make a tough man. She'll be good. And you know how they say, I think it was in the beginning of the show, like a police is only as good as his CIs, right? I feel like it's the same with the journalists as well. You're only as good as your CIs or how close you are to those individuals you know and the higher ups, like the elites, and how much they're willing to tell you as well. So you got to establish those relationships as a police officer, as a journalist. And I love how this show goes into detail about all those type of relationships. It's fantastic.
Talk about it.
Well, he's been beat pretty good. But I got neck bruising too, so it could be an attempt to strangle.
No ribbon?
Nope.
Bite marks?
Not that I can see. This fucking guy stinks.
Probably evacuated.
What, he left and he came back?
No, he shit himself. It's not my guy. Sorry, Rook. He's all yours.
Shaking my head, man.
That's a problem, and it's something that needs to be addressed.
He just wants to get in and out.
Hold on a second. You got the military records back from the Marine Corps?
3 weeks at least, they said.
Cap. In 3 weeks, it's gonna be 3 more weeks.
Hey, Steven, I got a little problem.
It's common in men your age.
I need to get into Walter Reed. I talked to a vet down there. Yeah, well, you know somebody down there, though, right?
Well, not the hospital. A neighbor of mine is with AW2.
What?
The Army's Wounded Warrior Program. She could get you in if you're not actually writing a piece.
I'm not.
Well, what are you doing, Gus?
Scratching an itch. Do miss the shift change parties.
No, you don't. You never missed a fucking one of them.
That was once we bust you people put on Marlo Stanfield. My number, right? I mean, it definitely smells like a Lester Freeman wiretap. Man, watch the news, saw all that dope on the table. I swear, Carv, I was fully erect.
Your dick got hard? How could you tell?
Because the head was popping out of the back of your neck. Seriously, it was a wiretap, right?
Seriously, I couldn't fucking tell you if I knew, Herc.
So what are you saying? My phone number wasn't shit?
What do you want me to fucking say, Herc? You're the tits. Without your little contribution, the whole fucking city slips into the Chesapeake Bay. Better?
So you grew up there?
We can have a little celebration after. Thinking I can cook us some dinner. I mean, it wouldn't be a fancy thing, mac and cheese like that. But I guarantee it'd be good to you.
Do you think it's...
Okay.
Do you think it's right from Bubs' sister to keep him down that long? Like, to not let him come up those stairs for as long as she has?
My sister. She's good people. Been through a lot, though, you know?
I feel like Bubs knows deep down, you know, her worries as well.
Levy. Excuse me? Levy, the lawyer. I know who he is. I'm not looking for any lawyers. I'm following the money.
Follow the lawyers. Levy, Bronson, Silverstein, Craig. All those guys are taking high-end drug work. They don't just make money off the criminal fees.
Well, how's he?
The lawyers, they the ones who make a path for all that street corner money.
Damn!
Showing all these kingpin motherfuckers how to send it overseas, bring it back, invest the shit. They the ones who these ignorant ghetto motherfuckers always listen to when it comes to cash money. And Levy, man, he got the most grease.
So Levy roots it through who?
Anyone who got a project or a game in need of cash. Developers, people looking to capitalize.
Clay Davis, man.
Like myself. Shit, there's a lot of people out here need a dollar now and then.
As soon as Lester came with those documents last episode, Clay Davis doing the chit-chatting, he willing to talk, man, to protect himself. I just feel like, listen, there's only so much you can cover your ass, because when the whole empire comes crumbling down, I feel like a lot of these individuals who try to protect themselves are gonna get hit by a piece of rubble. All right, they're gonna get hit by something. They're gonna be collateral damage as well. It's gonna be crazy. But it's crazy how I think in season 1 or 2 I was talking about or even when Carcetti got elected, sorry, I was talking about this is a situation where it's an institutional problem, but it's multiple institutions as well that overlap with one another. The legal system, the police system, the educational system, the news as well. Like a lot of them overlap. Like all the pieces of the puzzle matter, and so many have their hands dipped in so many sort of businesses, or like they have their hands dipped in a lot of sort of types of business. And here you see, obviously, Clay Davis talking about the lawyers. And it's a thing I've like rung clear since the start of The Wire about, everything mattering and a lot of people, being shady, being dirty. And it goes to the higher ups. It goes to the elites. And I just feel like even if you build it from the ground up, even if Carcetti, I feel like, somehow pulled it, like even if he could fire everyone and start clean, there's always going to be those type of individuals to balance the good from the bad. It's like the Force, ladies and gentlemen. The Force needs to be balanced, but I just feel like there's always going to be that evil out there, or those type of individuals looking to make a quick buck out of something, or like a side hustle. Angel said it perfectly, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be fighting the good fight forever, because there's always going to be evil lurking.
And the lawyers take their cut.
On both ends, though I gotta say, he gonna let you rob one of his clients only so much. I mean, once you get a Barksdale or a Joe Stewart on the hook, you wanna go deep on their ass. Levy will let you get a taste, but he won't let you run wild. Because once you get past these motherfucking lawyers, you can really play the pimp. This one time, I had this fella named Bell hooked up on this Howard Street condo thing. Got it so he wasn't running his shit past the lawyer. Boy, I tell you, we bled that motherfucker.
Lawyers.
Oh, most definitely, detective. Me? Shit, I'm just small potatoes. Just a working politician from Woldbrook Junction trying to make his way from this world into
I'm just a simple man making his way through the universe.
What else can you give me, Elie?
Nothing other than what I have. I ain't up in his business or nothing. I'm just taking what he throws.
Bullshit. You got something solid, or I'm on my way to the U.S. attorney.
You ain't nothing but a shakedown artist.
Oh, you don't want to play them games, Clay. You don't want to play them games.
Levy got someone at the courthouse. Oh, hell yeah. Levy been buying papers now for years and selling them to whoever needs an early look.
The Proposition Joe papers, yeah. Yeah.
Prosecutor?
I don't have a name, truly I don't. But it seems to me, you start looking at the people hanging around the grand jury, you'll find them right.
Yo, Lester starts looking, he gonna know who been leaking them documents.
I've said enough about my case back.
Maybe. Until we find something
you could
concrete.
Around too.
If Clay Davis manages to spin this and somehow get off in the next sort of episode and a half, I will laugh my ass off.
These new models got a thumb that rotates, which makes all the difference. Used to be you just had this one grip right here for everything. You got you? Not yet. Brand new world? Yeah.
You mind if I...
AW2 lady says you weren't writing no story.
No, I'm just verifying details of the one we already printed in my newspaper.
Profile of your buddy. Terry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he come down and visit me every couple weeks. He takes that Peter Pan bus down from Baltimore, walks a couple miles down George Avenue from the Silver Spring Terminal.
Yo, Templeton said 3 weeks from the military. Guy's like, nah. I'm doing Amazon next day delivery. I'm going to visit the guy myself or verify the story myself.
He's having some trouble, as you know.
Did you read the article?
Yeah, man, Rhoda got some stuff right. Terry was pissed. I tried to play it off, make him good with it.
What'd the story get wrong?
Well, that day it wasn't no Black Hawk Down thing. You know, when shit went bad, after I lost my hands, them Abu Dhabi motherfuckers weren't even around after the shit went on. That's how they do. How you doing, Marino?
Outstanding.
Let me ask you this. Could Terry have exaggerated? Why not? Got wound up, say.
You lie about combat because you weren't there. And Terry was. 2 tours. He's got stories if he wants them. Just not on that day. He ain't lie, y'all did. Sorry to say.
Kenny, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying you made a mistake letting McNulty run your people from one case to the other like you did.
Why? What's the big deal?
They're run sheets, office reports. McNulty covered them, right?
So fucking what? They did police work. They did good fucking police work, in fact.
You guys, you coach them good, Ellis. You let them know when the IID comes calling that their answer is that they didn't know anything about it, that they did what they were told and they turned in clean run sheets, and they don't know what anyone else sent upstairs for staff review.
Know about what?
Ema knows it's all going to come crumbling down because she might go tell Daniels.
When you spoke up on Colicchio, how did that feel?
Like shit.
You okay with it?
It was a forced move. Tony lost it. He was around the bend.
But are you okay with it?
Because I'm good police. Oh, she verifying. Okay, she basically saying, am I going to be okay with it? Because she's probably going to go tell someone higher up about McNulty, this whole shit. And the person that she could possibly tell is Daniels because she's been through the trenches with him. We've seen it throughout the show, season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But like, yeah, I feel like she needed that validation right there from Carver. And there we go. I just feel like she's gonna go tell Daniels or someone. But Daniels is my easy guess here because of the relationship they already have.
Saying you can leave a call with me. You went by tonight, right?
I ain't seen no medium of exchange.
Porky didn't ask me what I wanted for lunch.
Michael wants to kill
When
Snoop.
you done, leave my short on the street where I pick you up at.
He wants to kill Snoop, right? He has that look in his eyes, man.
Bubs, wailing, man. Oh, this here is my boy Fletcher, newspaper writer. Been following me around.
Well, you're welcome to sit in. But
Hey.
I ask that you respect the privacy. No note taking.
Love the haircut,
Recorders.
Bubs.
What you hear today.
That
stays
throat napping.
No problem. Just here with Reginald.
Reginald. Reginald? I'm his fucking sponsor. I don't believe I ever got a Christian name out of it. Reginald. Hot shit.
See what you done? Come on.
That's a good relationship. That's some good journalism right there anyway.
My name is... My name is... Reginald. Around the way they call me Bubbles. I'm a drug addict. Celebrating my anniversary.
What a journey it's been with Bubbles. What a journey. One of the best characters in the entire series. I can't believe he didn't get an Emmy for his performance, by the way.
My people couldn't make it here tonight. I left a trail of fire behind me. Time gonna make it right with them, I guess.
That's right, it will.
The same thing get me right with myself. A couple days ago, I took a walk down in Druid Hill Park, right when the sun was going down. You know how time be like, sun throwing shadows and all.
Why am I getting
Got me
teary-eyed?
thinking about when I was a young man sitting in that park. You know, watching the girls, smoking on a little herb, drinking a cold beer. Y'all know where this is going. I had this moment where, you know, I was wanting to feel that way again. I remember what y'all said, if there is was to come, call a group member up and talk. First thing, I called Whalen up, him being my sponsor and all. Turns out he's on a ride with his motorcycle club. So I pulled out that sheet that got passed out. Dialed a few numbers, couldn't get an answer. Left a couple of messages, but nobody called me back.
You didn't call me, because I would have got up with you, Reginald. You can believe that.
Yeah, obliged.
Well, anyway, I didn't get high. Huh?
Huh? Hey, prolong this scene. Keep it going. Keep it going.
I knew if I did, I wouldn't get that good feeling back that I was daydreaming. That's right. Got me thinking about a friend of mine.
Oh, he gonna speak out about Sherrod.
Boy named Sherrod. Been carrying his passing for a long while. Like that memory I had about those summer days in the park. But thinking on that make me smile. But Sherrod is more of a hurt. But not so bad like it was. Ain't no shame in holding on to grief. As long as you make room for other things too. So thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me share.
I love how this episode, we get 2 scenes, very similar camera work used, and I talked about it before with Marlo, and then now with Bubbles, with the camera, holding that steady shot and slowly pulling in, but completely juxtaposed by the emotions in each scene. And obviously Marlo is in a fit of rage because, hearing about, Omar's call outs and how that didn't get to him, how, that line of communication did not sort of, wasn't abided by. It didn't reach the chain of it didn't abide to the chain of command, about Omar's words going up it. And yeah, his words didn't go up the chain of command, and you saw it. You saw his reaction. And then this scene, sort of Bubbles facing his demons, and, being a bit more public, being a bit more open and letting it all out, especially about Sherrod. On his anniversary. I love that. I love that. You have one individual being locked up and in a fit of rage after finding out some information. Then you have another individual who's sort of freeing himself as well from his demons, and freeing himself from the drugs. Has already been freed of that for a year, and hopefully it continues to prosper, whereas Marlo may continue to rot in prison depending on the sentence he gets. So yeah, unbelievable, man. Something gonna happen with Marlo and Snoop. Michael and Snoop. There is no way this boy is not pieced up at the moment.
Where my gun? On the track. We get it when we set up.
Snoop's ruthless, man.
A detective is here to see you. Greg's, I think she said.
I knew it. I knew it. She gonna tell Daniels.
What?
She couldn't carry it. There's no way. He has to let it out.
How y'all even know if Walter behind everybody getting jacked? I mean, ain't y'all ever wonder if he even deserve any of this shit? Deserve got nothing to do with it. It's his time, that's all.
Ruthless. No questions asked. That's Snoop, man.
Yo, pull over in that alley right there. I gotta piss something fast. You that piss in that cup right there on the floor? Man, I'm gonna need 10 cups. Yo, pull over, Snoop.
Why is that a familiar alleyway? But there's probably heaps in Baltimore, like in the show anyway.
What now, motherfucker? You shy? Smart nigga. You always was. How you know? Y'all taught me. Get there early.
Oh yeah, Chris said it. Remember? He told Michael, he's like, sometimes I like to get to the, the meetings an hour or two early, just so I know, they're not doing any shady shit on me. Or like, What
I do wrong? Chris locked up behind something he done for you. And you downtown with the police? I ain't say a word. Yeah, that's what you say. But it's how you carry yourself. Always apart, always acting wild, when you should be doing what you told. You was never one of us. You never could be. How my hair look, Mike?
Oh, one last look at herself.
You look good, girl.
Ew! Fuck out of here, man. This is so good. That is so good. This is, oh man, this show and The Sopranos in their execution of death scenes are absolutely phenomenal. Like, it's actually insane. Like, come on, man. Come on. Oh, like, you know it's coming, but then they do that little bit of extra to make you say, wow. Man, it's like similar. Like, it reminded me of the Proposition Joe death scene. You know, he closed his eyes, and the gun was sort of pointed to the back of his head or the back of his neck as well. Similar, and they, you know, got to dwell on their death a little bit. And The Sopranos does that as well. It makes, obviously, you know it's coming, but it makes you dwell on the moment a little bit more, and it will do that something extra. It will be that one line. Oh man. You look good, girl. Oh, man, I want to watch it again. Sorry. No, I'm not saying sorry. Stop that.
You never could be. How my hair look, Mike? You look good, girl.
Oh, cold. Cold. Cut to the medium shot of the gun. Ah! The gun in the center of the frame. We don't need to see. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, so good. Oh, man. Oh, that's so. Oh, man. Reload that shit.
You was never one of us. You never could be.
Man, Felicia Pearson, who plays Snoop. Oh, so good. So good. You know, you guys were talking her up when she was first introduced. Now I know why. Like, I always knew why, but now I know why. Even Michael, man. Oh, man. Cold. Cold. This might be Michael's opportunity to get out of the game. And, you know, I feel like it's the same case with Omar, in my opinion. You know, Omar, we grew to love across the entire series. But, you know, he met his end. And you had the name switch at the end of last episode. He will go down as just another soldier in the game, completely forgotten. You know? Yeah, you ran the Baltimore streets, but what else? What's your mark on life? That's it. It's another name that passes and goes. And I feel like I know this is a weird comparison here, but I remember watching the Hobbit films, and there was a certain situation that happened in that. I don't want to spoil them. And Gandalf talked about a certain character, and he said, this certain character, you know, we'll mourn, we'll have our parties, we'll sing and drink, and then said character will pass into legend. And the same thing sort of happened here. Like, it's gone in the blink of an eye. Like, Snoop is dead in the blink of an eye. Omar's dead in the blink of an eye. And yeah, it is what it is. And Snoop is one of those individuals that will leave her mark on the viewer. I just feel like, as a stone cold soldier of the game, but the game moves on. The game has always been ruthless. The game has no sympathy.
How my hair look, Mike? You look good, girl.
That look on Snoop's face as well. Outplayed. He made that mistake by saying, don't bring a piece of iron. Oh. Oh. If I could play some WWE commentary right now with JR. Damn. And Jerry the King.
Saying the only OT that anyone has been seeing has been through getting detailed on the homeless killings. They say that's the case.
And no wiretaps up?
I asked about that, and I'm hearing off the record, kinda, that it was a wire. And it makes sense, because that's how Lester works. He gets a hold of a number and works it to death. Where he would get the number, I have no idea.
But a wiretap is ours, and you're saying no one is making any money.
Fucking department's more fucked up than even I remember it.
The lighting there on Herc as well, you know, brought into the light, and you're thinking to yourself, I'm proud of what you've done, Herc, giving the number to Carver, and then, you know, the domino effect followed with that, and then it led to his arrest. But then again, you try to clear yourself up and say, oh, protect you selfish motherfucker. Back into the shadow lighting, and it's just like, you shady. Just when I thought I had props for you, man.
you been at, Mike? You gotta see this. See, there's a serial killer, but he only be killing other serial killers.
Yo, we about to take a ride.
You ain't got no whip.
Just gather your stuff, both of y'all. Come on, we gotta move quick. Come on, let's go!
I hope for a better future for these guys, man.
All the calls to the newspaper, the photographs of the missing man.
I've seen that look before from Daniels, man. You know it. I've seen that stand before. I've seen that posture, man. That's not a good... Yo, R.I.P. Lance Reddick. R.I.P. Michael Kenneth Williams, man.
We have a wiretap. McNulty has
On a cell phone.
He wouldn't dare.
What's the number?
It's on the paperwork.
Come on.
Where?
Evidence control.
Told you, man. The tea is gonna be spilt. And it's being spilt. You gotta stop and remind yourself as well that these guys are kids, man. Michael's still 15, 16, is he? Dookie's the same age.
I thought you were bullshitting about having an aunt out here.
She expecting him. What's in this box?
Michael always looked out for Bug, man. What a character.
It's nice here. Huh? Let's go, Bug.
Wish I was going with you. Gonna have your own room. She probably got one of them plasma TVs too. Them Jones is wet.
Surely, man. Please. Please don't die, Michael. Please. Or Dookie. But we know. We know it might catch up with him.
Yeah. Get that time call her. Tell her there's more behind it when she finds the need. Right?
One of those things that he done where he's always got to look over his shoulder now.
She copy some fresh things too. I don't need you going to a new school looking all.
Ah.
Come on now. Man, don't be shedding no tears.
I don't want this show to end, man. Season 5's been fire. Who said Season 5's the weakest? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Come on, Buck.
Damn. Damn. Michael's a straight up G, man.
Bring it up front for reseal when you're through, would you, sir?
Thanks, Odie. Augie. I'm glad you landed.
Yeah. Beats working.
Yo, Daniels knows evidence control, man. He knows it in and out. He landed there too. Marlo's phone. Congratulations. You have been played. The shitstorm that's about to happen in episode 10 is monumental. I'm just gonna kick back, enjoy it.
They want to mix with they kind, man.
They give me work.
Who you talking to? I know what they be doing in there, dude.
Don't get involved in there, dude. Come on, man. No, Duke. I know, but I don't want you to...
I can still hang with you then.
There's better places for you, Duke.
You know I'm too hot.
Is there anywhere for Duke? I'm trying to think. Go to Presbeluski, man. Please.
Remember that one day summer pass? We threw them piss balloons at them terrace boys? You remember, just before school started up again. You know? I took a beat down from them boys. I don't even throw a shadow on it. That was a day. Y'all bought me ice cream off the truck. You remember, Mike?
Crazy. Remember Dookie having that conversation with Cuddy as well about not leaving Baltimore per se, but like what's out there in the world. How do you get to know the world? Something along the lines of that, about exploring the world.
See you around, Mike.
And
See you, dude.
Cuddy didn't even have the answer for it. And you never know. Maybe if he provided him with an answer there, and he'd know better than not to go here. Because I don't want Dookie to end up here, man. The same with Randy in the group home. Characters they're just going to end up in places you don't like. It's The Wire, man. Come on, Dookie, don't walk down that path. See better, please. Please, turn your back, turn your back. No, just run away, run away. Nah, man, turn your back. That's it. Is Dookie walking down that path? Is Dookie potential, like, you know, the core characters we followed in season 4, you know, Naaman got the better deal out of it. Randy's in the group home. Michael, look what he's got the heat on him now. And Dookie, it looks like he could potentially go on the path to becoming a Bubbles, maybe, if he gets involved in that crap. And doesn't have the proper guidance. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, we see him again in episode 10, but I doubt it. Knowing The Wire, ladies and gentlemen, this might be the end for Dookie, and he goes down that path, and bang, it's another individual with a lack of guidance in life. You know, without knowing the right people, and just another victim to this whole shitstorm that is society. I don't know, man. The Wire's so good. This season is crazy, man. This season is crazy. That was a phenomenal episode, ladies and gentlemen, of television. Not just The Wire, of television. The Wire, ladies and gentlemen. Late editions. It's been your boy, Elie Moses. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. As always, take care. I'm just laughing at myself looking at this. The fluoro shirt. Take care. God bless and peace.